Autobio back in here. I've got here the world's one of the most luxurious SUVs that you can get. It's the all new GLE450. It's here. So guys, this is the all new GLE450 4MATIC. Now this is the newest generation GLE450, and this is the front portion of the GLE, and this is a completely new design in here. So you have the two line LED lines going on with the new lights, two projector lamps in there, a massive Mercedes badging. So inside this badging you have radar system, the lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, all those system features come inside this. And look at those really thick grills. It looks so nice, and the car looks really aggressive from the front and from the side. So here you get the 21-inch alloys, and they really look good, but then it actually looks smaller than 20 inch, but then it's 21 inches. So in the sideline we can see there's a doorstep, a chrome doorstep, chrome door handles, chrome window bordering going all the way through, and all the chrome bits really look expensive. And the chrome handlebar in here, and the chrome stripes at the back. So guys, this is the new interior of the GLE450, and it's a complete new interior from the previous generation. Inside the GLE we have the all new steering wheel. We have the 12.3 inch driver's display and a 12.3 inch infotainment system. We have the controls for the seat on the left, and look at the steering wheel, guys. It's so nice. So before, these paddles used to be metal, now they made it plastic, which I don't really like. It looks really bad, and these glossy bits look really nice, and the metal finishes look really good, and the driver's display is really clear, you can see. So on the left side we have the adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, all of those stuff, and we can control the driver's display from the left side of the steering wheel by just swiping this around, clicking home, whatever you want. And on the right side of the steering wheel we have the controls here for the infotainment system in here, and going to the middle we have a key holder in here. This is the new Mercedes key. We have a key holder, armrest area in here for using the touchpad. We have two cup holders which can be heated and cooled. The all new Type-C charging ports, 5-volt charging port in here. You have the new AC vents, but then I really like the turbine style AC vents which you get in the CLS and in the A-class here. Now these leather finishes look really nice, and all these polished bits in here. So in the front compartment we have a small compartment in here. It's quite big enough. We have a Type-C port in there and a phone holder down there. So we have the gear selector on the right side, which is really good. So when you're driving, you just have to flick it for reverse. So when you put it in reverse, you get the reverse camera in here with many different options, which is good. So you get the 360 view, the front 180-degree view, and the rear view, which is really good. So in the new infotainment system, it can be controlled by the touch sensitive screen. Before it used to be controlled by the joystick in here. So we have the touchpad in here, and it actually, you can press here for different options, and we have the dynamics of the car in here, so we can select different modes by flicking this. So it shows your, so if you want comfort, eco, or sport mode, which is really good. So you can get 4 different modes in this car, and we have map in here, navigation, so it's really clear. And in this car we can get Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as standard. And yeah, looking at the glove box, it's quite big. The masks are in there for Corona. We have a massive door bins, and in this you don't get the Burmester speakers as standard. And so these seats are heated and cooled. It's an option. And we have a driver's display in here. I think you can see in the camera, it's really big. It's a really big and clear driver's display that you can see. Here we have different modes in here. We have sport, off-road, eco. So in the off-road mode, the car races up really high, and in the sport mode, so we can hear listen to the exhaust. So it has a soft limiter at like 3.5, so it doesn't rev up much. We have the standard panoramic sunroof in here. It can be controlled through the switch in here. Rear side of the car, all our leather seats. And here you have the seating adjustments. You can lean, you can move backwards and forward. And here are the AC controls. They made it digital. In the previous generation it looked really cheap and it wasn't digital, and the visibility was really bad, so now they made it good. And in the middle seat we have a central armrest. We have a small compartment in here. It's spongy, and 2 cup holders in here. And you can also fit 2 child seats on either sides. You just have to open this, it's too tight. The headroom in the back seats are really good, so people who are more than 6 feet can actually fit in the back. And the leg room is kind of decent. Actually there's a lot of space, so it's really good. For the central passenger, the leg room would be fine, even though there's a hump, or 2 legs can fit, yeah. So that's fine. The rear of the GLE450, and you can see the all new tail lamps. It really looked nice. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sensors here. And as Mercedes always do, there's a fake exhaust in here. The real exhaust is actually underneath it. On both the sides you can see it's closed. And this material on the side, it actually looks cheap. They should have made it metal itself, so I disagree with the point that they made it fiber. So opening the boot here, you have electrically opening boot. So this is the 7-seater version. We have electrically adjusting seats here. So you can control from this pressing here. You don't have much space in the back when the rear seats are open. When you close the rear seats, you get 630 liters of space, which is more than a BMW X5. So guys, this is the 3.6 liter V6 engine with 363 horsepower and 500 Newton meters of torque. So a car which weighs more than 2 tons, it can reach 0 to 100 in less than 5.7 seconds, which is really good.